All right, Microsoft's just been getting absolutely beat up. So if you guys are familiar with our selling strategy, what we look to do is we look to sell with a red dot up here on our indicator, that red dot right there that we got back there in October. We want to sell the red dots up here in the red zone. So anytime an asset is trading up here in the red zone, if you guys don't know what this indicator is, it's called the Fibonacci retracement tool, but it maps out our levels, okay? I have a free course that goes over how to use it, but typically, keeping it simple, we sell the red dot in the red zone. You can see that literally came right there at 540. That was the exact top. We also got some more over here. You could see sometimes that it can break out of the red zone, but our goal is just to be consistent, right? We don't want to try to catch the exact top, but you could see that that red dot right there did call the exact top. And ever since then, it's dropped from 550 all the way down here to 360. The interesting thing about Microsoft right now is now it's sitting at the bottom of the Fibonacci. So just like how we want to sell the top, we actually want to look to buy the bottom. Okay, and you could see where it bounced here last time. It bounced right here back in April when everyone was panicking about tariffs back here. Okay, it bounced right there at the exact same level we're sitting at right now, around 360, and it absolutely went for a ride. So I like Microsoft here. Again, it doesn't mean it has to bottom right here, but I do think you're getting a fair price right now. Another thing I want to point out is here on the weekly chart, you can see this blue line here. That's called the 200 EMA, the exponential moving average. So the 200 EMA on a weekly chart we look at as a 4-year moving average. And you could see all the way back here since it was 2013 or 2011. So 15 years of data, it has bounced on that blue line. Okay, see how it bounces on it right there? It bounced on it right back here in 2022, and it bounced on it again right here in 2025. It actually lost it. For the first time in 15 years, it has broken down below it, which is kind of interesting and also kind of concerning. Again, there's some stuff here that does look interesting. Again, are you getting a better price than the people that were buying it up here at 550? Absolutely. When we look at that blue line there as the 4-year moving average, we look at that as fair value for our asset, right? If you're buying it at the average price over 4 years, you're getting it at a fair price, right? Because when you come over here to the cheat sheet, again, how do we know if we're getting something at a fair price? We look at the average, right? So the average over 4 years is a fair price. If it's below the average, you're getting a discount. And if it's way up there off the average, see, like it was back here when everyone was talking about it back here in August, okay, everyone was hooping and hollering about it. Well, that's when you're buying it at a premium, right? That's when everyone's excited. So I think Microsoft is at a fair value here for sure at 360.